Good evening. Oh my goodness. Is class of 2022 in the house? We're going to do that one more time because I know you all worked extremely hard to get into this point in time and space. Is class of 2022 in the house? Okay. I love that. I felt every ounce of every energy of every voice in this room. First of all, congratulations. Felicidades y buenas noches, ¿no? Es un placer de estar con ustedes esta noche. It's a great pleasure to be with you all tonight. We have a wonderful lineup of activities, including the giving of our certificates and especially the giving of the pins and the hoodings as well. We have our master's students represented tonight. First of all, let's give them a round of applause. We have the first master's program at Nevada State College. And before I go any further tonight, I do want to take a moment to thank our faculty and staff that are in the room. Faculty and staff, if you are in the room from the School of Education, can you please stand and face our families? Can we just acknowledge them for a moment? Thank you so much. I feel so honored and grateful to work with this group of people on a daily basis. And every time we do one of these pinning ceremonies, I like to come up with a theme. And my theme for tonight is community. I was in a talk earlier, we had a candidate here, and there was a quote, and she was speaking about teaching, and she said, accomplished teachers need not teach alone, right? And let's fill in, accomplished SLPs need not teach alone, right? We are, even though 2022, from 2020 on, it's been like a crazy head trip, right? And there were moments when I think every person in this room felt isolated and alone. But I can guarantee you that you are not. And the testimony of that is you right here, right now in front of us. So once again, and first of all, let's go down and talk about our candidates. Where are our master students? Master students, just raise your hand real quick and get away. Let's give them a round of Let me go back to my mic. Our undergraduate teacher education, elementary ed. Where are you all, elementary ed? Awesome. Our undergraduate special ed, where are y'all? Our undergraduate secondary ed, where are you? And I did not forget you, our undergrad SLPs. Put your hands in the air. All right. So again, we have the collective of our total community here. And my heart is filled with so much joy looking out and seeing almost every room in this house filled up. Once again, that is our theme tonight, that we together collectively made this village. But the village doesn't stop there, right? Oh, and I didn't introduce myself. Hi, everyone. I'm Shartria Collier. I'm the Associate Dean of our School of Education. Okay. Thank you. So I'm just going to say a few words, and then we're going to go ahead and get into our ceremony for tonight. But I want to go back into the two-way connection of community, right? Because all the time we talk about the work that we do, and the work that we do as speech-language pathologists and teachers is really what some would call a caring science, right? With caring sciences, it's often that we are giving up a piece of ourselves. As someone said to me earlier, it's heart's work, right? But we also have to make sure that it's a reciprocal space in which we have that heart's work. In other words, when you come home at night and you are like, oh my gosh, I had this exam, or I was with a client, or I was in a classroom substitute teaching, it's that person who's there who was like, I got you. Right? That person who's there who's like, here's a cup of tea, or it's that person who's there when you're like, I can't do this, who told you, no, you can do this. We got this. How many of you have that person in this room tonight who told you we got this? All right. Awesome. So again, we'll continue to think about what it means to be a collective community. We are a partnership. We are truly a village. No? Somos una comunidad, no? Okay, so I am going to, if you look at your program for tonight, we actually have our dean, but we're going to go ahead and skip a little bit forward and we'll bring our dean up a little bit later. So usually with these ceremonies, we have a faculty guest speaker. Our faculty guest speaker, Dr. Mari, unfortunately is very ill, so she was not able to be here tonight. But fortunately, one of our other faculty, Rosemary Q. Flores, who is amazing, has agreed to step in and share some of Dr. Mari's words. So let's go ahead and give soon to be Dr. Rosemary Q. Flores a round of applause.
Well, muy buenas noches. Good evening. My name is Rosemary Q. Flores. I am the Teacher Academy Pipeline Project Coordinator here at Nevada State College. Mi nombre es Rosa María Q. Flores. Soy la coordinadora de un programa que se encarga de reclutar a maestros y maestras. I'm very honored, I was very honored to be asked by Dr. Vanessa Mari to say and present her words to you today. Me da un placer ser invitada por la doctora Vanessa Mari para decirle sus palabras. And she's really feels sad that she was not going to be here today, so she really wanted to be here today. Ella de verdad quería estar aquí. But before I do that, I would like to briefly share with you what we do on campus as TAP. Me gustaría primero platicarles un poquito antes de decirle las palabras de la doctora Vanessa Mari sobre lo que hacemos en el programa de TAP. First of all, I'm going to say it all in English and then I'll switch back to Spanish and it'll be brief. So primero lo voy a decir en inglés y luego después se los digo en español porque de verdad necesitamos el apoyo de la comunidad, como dice la doctora Collier. Through the TAP program, we are searching for students such as you who really want a career in education and who want to work in a culturally responsive setting to meet the needs of our diverse student population and our new America workforce. Our TAP team is small, but it's really mighty. It consists of 7 Nevada State School of Education student mentors. They're going through the career that you're going through. You actually saw 2 of them here today, Leslie and Jillian. They're starting their senior and you're a role model to them. We have 15 faculty members. I think there are more, but I just counted 15 today quickly. We have 10 teachers, such as you are going to become, 10 teachers who work with us daily, and then 5 Title V staff. Together, we are reaching out to over 1,300 high school students from 9th through 12th grade in 10 Clark County school districts. I mean, not districts, 10 schools. 300 of these students are in dual credit, and they're taking education courses. But only about 30 of them, 30 of those seniors have expressed a true interest in becoming a teacher. So as you can see, their interest is in education, school psychology, speech language pathology, and or bilingual education. But this is the beginning of a pipeline. We are making a dent, but you can hear that we have to really throw a wide net to recruit 30 students that really want to become involved in careers in education. We must retain them, not just recruit them. It's a challenge. Es un gran reto. We are so grateful. Our team is so grateful to see you here today. We know that in some way, we retained you. You didn't leave. And to see the support of your families is amazing. We need the support of the families to retain the teachers and speech language pathologists. But we also need you. We need you now. Once you are going out there, you're going to help a student, and they're going to tell you that they are interested in becoming a teacher, because I think at some point you knew that you wanted to be a teacher or speech pathologist or school psychologist or whatever it might be. You may be their first role model. They may see you making a difference in their life. So we ask you to please encourage them to stay the course, to pursue these careers, and help us recruit them and retain them. Education has been a great career for my daughter and for myself, and my mother, who was also a teacher. It's been a journey with it. It's challenging, there's no doubt it's challenging, but it's been very rewarding. I have my cards, I left them out in the front, so if you wanna take one, please do. So as you can see, I'm already recruiting. And when you take our card, my card, feel free to refer students that you may come in contact with. It may be your mom, it may be your father, it may be your uncle, it may be somebody in your family who wants to come back to school. Have them connect with us. But you might be interested. You might be interested in working with TAP. So if you're interested in learning more about TAP, call me and we'll see what we can do. So before I share Dr. Vanessa's keynote address, I'm going to briefly say it in Spanish. Brevemente lo voy a decir en español. Lo que estaba diciendo es de que el programa TAP es un programa en donde estamos ahorita trabajando con 1,300 estudiantes en el distrito escolar. Y no nada más con los 1,300 estudiantes, sino también con 10 maestras del condado y 15 profesoras de aquí del colegio. Pero necesitamos mucho de la ayuda de las familias. Ustedes como familias estamos tan contentos de que sus hijos y sus hijas se están graduando aquí hoy, porque ahora ya van a estar en una carrera ya sea de educación, en la educación secundaria o como tal vez las personas que trabajan con personas que tengan problemas con el habla y los necesitamos. Pero muchas veces lo más importante es que sabemos de que para retener nosotros nuestros estudiantes que están interesados en educación, depende muchísimo en las familias. Y por eso les agradecemos muchísimo que están aquí. Aparte, nos gustaría que si usted conoce algún estudiante o si usted mismo está interesado en seguir su educación como maestra o maestro, llámenme. Dejé mis tarjetas allí afuera para que pueda hablar con nosotros y podemos alcanzar este sueño de poder tener más maestros y maestras que culturalmente entiendan la diversidad de nuestros estudiantes. Les agradecemos mucho que estén aquí apoyando a sus hijos y a sus hijas o a su sobrina, sobrino o hermano. Y con eso ahora sí ya voy a decir las palabras de la doctora Vanessa Mari. So with that, the next step is I will share Dr. Vanessa Mari's words, and these are her words to you as students. So I'm just the vehicle. Welcome students, families, and Nevada State community. Bienvenidas y bienvenidos estudiantes, familias y comunidad de Nevada State. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be among the first to congratulate you on your amazing accomplishments. This group is among the most prepared future teachers and speech-language pathologists I have had the privilege to work with. The work and determination that you have put into your career is very noticeable. And that is why you are here today, surrounded by people who support you and love you. Están alrededor de la gente que los apoya y los ama. Given that I have worked with many of you, I have had the experience of getting to know you more than the student you are. I know how each of you have had to make sacrifices to be where you are today. I knew there might have been obstacles you faced along the way that made you question your decision to continue. However, I also know how many of you have la pasión. You have that passion for being a teacher, for being a speech-language pathologist. I am confident that you have the tools necessary to excel in your career. You are the future teachers. You are the future speech-language pathologists, and you will make a difference in our schools. Todos y todas de ustedes son el futuro de nuestra comunidad. All of you are the future of our communities. As you prepare for the new role you will undertake, just remember your Nevada State familia. We do want to hear from you. We want to hear about your successes, we want to hear about your challenges, and we want to continue to support you. I will be the first to admit that every faculty member here gets extremely excited when we hear from one of our graduates. We celebrate your success as much as you do. Remember that you are about to embark on a career that will have its challenging moments. Esta es una carrera que tiene sus momentos de retos. Obstacles will be along the way, but those will help you grow in your career. The first year I taught in high school, I felt overwhelmed, I felt nervous, and I felt as an imposter. At the age of 21, I was teaching English in a high school in Puerto Rico to 18-year-olds. I always saw a teacher as someone who had everything together, who never made mistakes, and who knew everything. It took time for me to accept that I could not be those things, but I was more than enough. It takes time to feel comfortable, so please be kind to yourself as you develop into who you are as a teacher, who you are as a speech-language pathologist. Thank you for choosing Nevada State and the School of Education to pursue your degree. It is an honor that you chose us over others, giving us the opportunity to work with you. We hope you continue to consider Nevada State as you move forward in your career. Perhaps you might consider a master's degree in speech-language pathology, or a degree in school mental health psychology, or maybe an endorsement in bilingual education. And she did say this is likely, but for now, enjoy your time in the field. Make the most of it, because our students in Nevada, they really need you. To all the families who are here supporting our students, thank you. Muchas gracias nuevamente a todas las familias que están aquí apoyando. Ustedes son de verdad la fortaleza de muchos de los estudiantes. Thank you from Dr. Vanessa Mari.
I just want to say thank you once again to Rosemary and our HSI team and our TAP team for the work that they do out in the high schools. It is tremendous, and so we thank you. And also, let's just send some love to Dr. Mari, who sent you those wonderful and beautiful words, some healing energy for her as well. So next, I am delighted to have our president of Nevada State College, Dr. Darian Pollard, share a few words with you all this evening.
So good evening, everyone. I'm going to be very brief because this program is about you, and I know that each of you has to be very excited, either as a graduate of one of our programs of study here or as family and friends who are celebrating this, but also our faculty and staff, because we get to see students walk across this stage here, and it is the manifestation of our mission. If we indeed are doing our work well, the opportunity to celebrate the accomplishments of students is exactly the highlight of anything that we do. As I thought about today, I wanted to share a brief story with you because I think it speaks to the intersection of teaching, those of you who are preparing to step in the classroom, and those of you who are helping students and other folks who are needing services in speech-language pathology. I have this lovely young woman who comes and braids my hair. That's a whole nother conversation. But she comes to braid my hair, and sometimes she'll bring her little daughter with her. She's 2 daughters, and she brings Jada with her to braid my hair. And while she's braiding my hair, Jada would come in, and she has these conversations as only 5-year-olds can do, right? And Jada started kindergarten this year. So when she first started, the first couple of times her mother braided my hair, Jada would come and she has a running conversation telling me about everything that's happening in her life and how she was learning to swim. But what I realized early on, and her mother and I were talking and my family were listening, we kept saying, "Can you say that again, baby? Huh? What did she say? What did she say?" And we could see a high level of frustration with her because she had a lot to tell us. And we were not understanding any of what she was saying to us. I'd probably say a good 40% of what she was saying, we simply didn't understand. So her mother, and she, in this particular exchange, she kind of stomped off and just said, you could tell, "I'm just gonna go watch TV since you all can't understand me." And I thought, oh, I felt so bad. And I turned to her mother, I said, what's going on here? She said, "I just talked to the teacher. The teacher called me and she wants to refer her to get speech language services." And she said, "But I don't know if I should do it, and I don't want her to get labeled." And she went through this whole thing. And I said, "Oh, baby, this is exactly what she needs to be done." I said, "But isn't it exciting that this teacher saw and heard your baby? And she called you and had you come in and have a thoughtful conversation about what's happening with Jada. And it's not about Jada's intelligence. It's not about Jada's potential. It's not anything that's wrong with her. It's the fact that she needs some help right now. And she was seen and heard." So she said, "You're right." Okay, I said, and I can probably guarantee that teacher may have come from Nevada State College. And that speech language pathologist I know probably came from Nevada State College. Go on and start working with her. So let's fast forward to 2 weeks ago. Jada came over my house when I got my hair braided again. And Jada tells me about good Joey and bad Joey. Good Joey is her new boyfriend. He likes to hold her hand. He's really sweet. Yes, this is kindergarten. But there's bad Joey who kicked over her sandcastle, and she was really upset with him, and she had to figure out how to have a conversation with him, but she didn't know if she was going to do that because she also thinks that he's a really nice guy. He's just having a bad day. But then she also told me that, and I said, "Well, how do you know he's a good guy?" She said, "When we went swimming," she said, "Do you know how to swim?" And I said, "Well, I don't swim that well." "Well, I can teach you how to swim, and I see you have a pool, and I'm going to tell you all about this pool." Jada talked nonstop for the next hour. I didn't have to ask her once what she was saying. So when we talk about community and impact, I hope that each of you are graduates, teachers, that you take the opportunity to do 2 things that was very important when I think about this family that's in my life. One was to see your students in front of you and pay attention to them and have the conversations with parents in ways that are meaningful to them. And remember to see their potential, because Jada loves school and she loves her teacher, and she's gonna be a teacher when she grows up. She tells me this now. Whole conversation, that was the second hour. She told me all about that. But I also want to say to our speech language pathologists who are going to be working with teachers in schools, they're little people and big people, and maybe they aren't going to be in schools. You'll work with people in hospitals and other spaces who are rehabbing. When you can't speak and you can't be heard, that is almost one of the most frustrating things in the world. So I want to celebrate those of you who will help create pathways to education for little people like Jada and Joey and bad Joey and good Joey. But also to those who help her actualize her voice and not feel that frustration, and help her remember that she's going to be a teacher one day because she speaks so well now. And to a mother who was so worried about her child, we stand in the gap of the beloved community, as Dr. Collier mentioned. We celebrate you at Nevada State because you are the manifestation of our mission. We are a part of this community, and we celebrate what you will do for this community. And because we know that we have heat on at Nevada State College tonight, I'm going to take off my Harry Potter outfit for a little bit because either it's a hot flash or it's hot. It's hot in here. But we celebrate each of you tonight, and congratulations to all of the graduates.
Awesome. Thank you, President Pollard. And actually, that's the perfect segue because we are going to get into the hooding of our speech language pathologist and also the pinning of our undergraduate speech language pathologist. But before we do that, unfortunately, we have one more sick faculty member, the director of our speech language pathology program, Dr. Ball. So she's not able to be here tonight. So our dean is just going to step in and just say a few words on behalf of Dr. Ball, and then we're going to go ahead and get into our ceremony. All right, so I'm going to bring up our dean, Dennis Potoff.
We didn't really plan this was going to be a night of substitutes, but I am the B team. I am the B team again here. Okay, so I want to first of all, we are so excited and thankful to celebrate the graduation of our next class of undergraduate speech language pathology majors, and also to continue the graduation of our master's degree students. And so I want to start with I was an old social studies teacher. I'm going to start with a quick history lesson. Sounds great, huh? Well, in 2015, when I arrived in Nevada, and I was lost, I'm a Nebraska kid, arrived and it was about 215 degrees, or it was 115 degrees, but felt like 215. But I arrived, and in 2015, we were operating an undergraduate program in speech language pathology. We had one full-time faculty member. We had a dream, though. In my first week, I learned about some of the dream. We had a dream of starting a clinic, a right care clinic, actually, that would serve young children. In my first week, we visited a place that's now our right care clinic. We had a dream of starting a master's degree program in speech language pathology. It was on the books for quite a long time. In 2022, we have a team of speech language pathologists that numbers 8. We have 2 clinics, one on our campus and one in the northern part of the valley, that are serving kids and adults of all ages, making a difference in this community. In 2022, we graduated more than 70 undergraduates and graduate students in speech language pathology. President will love this. First of all, I got to change the program. I'm going to start talking after the president. That's a bad plan. Okay, I got that. But we are building a college in the Southern Desert. Nevada State College is an amazing story, and the speech language pathology program is a poster child for our building of a college in this place. So proud of these students, so proud of this faculty. Let's get them pinned and hooded, okay?
So we are going to begin with the hooding of our master's students, and we are going to ask Dr. Christy Fleck to step forward to do the honors. So let's give Dr. Fleck a round of applause. She's one of our long-standing SLP graduate faculty. And we are going to now, again, the purpose of a hooding for students is really, again, the rites of passage from the undergraduate to the graduate level. So the Harry Potter outfits, I know it's like, what's the deal with the Harry Potter? But the hood, as you can see, Dr. Fleck can show you her hood as well, is again the true passage from that undergrad to the graduate level. And so we are going to have our first master's student who will be hooded. And again, for our master's students, after you are hooded, if you'd like to say a few words to your family, you're welcome to. Dr. Fleck, you might want to double check and make sure we have that mic on, all right? All right, so our first student we have this evening is Lisa Croswell.
Multiple sacrifices have been made on this whole journey. So many times I thought I wasn't going to make it, but I had a huge support system. So I just like to thank my husband, Matt, saw me at my worst, helped me at my worst. I want to thank my parents. They were always very supportive of me. My best friend, Sinead, who spent numerous hours on the phone with me. One of the quotes that guided me through all this is pressure makes a diamond. I just kept saying pressure makes a diamond, and that's what we all are tonight. And a big shout out real quick to my friend and colleague, Michelle Sanders. You saved me so many times, and you're part of the reason I'm here tonight. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Lisa, for those beautiful words. Let's give her one more round of applause. Awesome. Our next master student who will be hooded tonight is Elizabeth Orozco.
I just want to say thank you to my mom and my dad for feeding me, because as a master's student, you don't have time for anything. But honestly, thank you to my boyfriend, my photographer, my biggest fan, my mom and my dad for always telling me that I could do it. Thank you, Mom, for not quitting on me in 7th grade when I was kind of going down the wrong path. Shout out to my sister for just stepping in whenever I needed you for my kids and just mental health support. And hooray to everybody that's graduating.
So congratulations once again to Lisa and Elizabeth for graduating our master's degree program. We are now going to transition to our speech pathology undergraduate penning. So the story of the penning is basically we have these wonderful, I actually don't know the history of the penning for the SOE, so Dennis, you'll have to share that. But we have these wonderful School of Education pens. And again, it's just a moment where we have a rites of passage where students get to share about their journey. And that's actually the favorite part of this ceremony, is just hearing your dedications and about your journeys. And so we are going to go ahead and move on to the penning. Okay, thank you, Dr. Navarrete. So Dr. Navarrete, you'll see her over there. Wait, can you give us a wave, Dr. Navarrete? So she is going to have, we're going to have our graduates line up. And also families, if you see your graduate and your graduate has asked you to pin them, feel free to go ahead and line up on the other side of them, okay? And then graduates, again, we are giving. We love to have you share a few words if you'd like to. You don't have to feel pressured if you don't, if you're not, the Spirit's not moving you in that way either. Okay. All right. All right. Do we have, I see it looks like everyone is lined up. Okay, awesome. So we are going to get started with our speech language pathology undergraduate pinning. And our first graduate is Leslie Aranda. Leslie, feel free to stop at the mic and have whoever is pinning you come on over to the microphone and share a few words if you like. Oh. Leslie, did you want to say a few words? No pressure. Okay. I'm sorry, I totally did. All right, let's give Leslie a round of applause. Asi Avero.
That was my fiance, Kiani, that just pinned me. Thank you. I just wanted to say a quick thank you for her, of course. She's been my rock through the whole thing. There's some definite moments that it gets tough to keep pushing forward, but with some encouragement from her, here we are. Also, special thank you to my my mom and dad for always supporting me and loving me through the whole process. And my friends and family out there, they know who they are. Thank you.
Congratulations, Ozzy. And graduates, when you come up, feel free to let us know who's pinning you first if you like, okay? All right, next we have Catherine Bell. Catherine's not here tonight? Okay, well, congratulations to Catherine. We have a few that aren't here, but I'd still like to honor them and say their names. Alyssa Gargarwin.
I would like to give a huge shout out to my parents and my fiance here. I would not have been able to do any of this without them, so thank you. It's been really challenging, but with their help, I was able to accomplish what I have done. And I'm excited for what's to come, and I'm going to be getting married in 2 months, so yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations, Alyssa. Awesome, congratulations. Next, speech language pathology undergraduate, Jonelle Hendricks Dalton. Okay. All right, Jonelle is not in attendance. Amy Jordan.
Hi, just like to give a quick shout out to my parents. My mom will be pinning me, and without my mom and my dad, I would not be standing here right now. And want to thank them for going through the many, many different degrees that I've gone through. So thank you for being patient with me. And I love you both.
Congratulations once again. Next, we have Amy Jordan. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Amy. Okay. I got to put my thinking cap on tighter, but harden. Next, we have Eden McKnight. Eden is not here this evening? No? Okay. Next, we have Jill Panauzo.
I'm old, I did it. I just want you all to know. Never give up and never stop learning. Dr. Meyerowitz, thank you for
It's okay. Take your time.
Thank you. thank you for being there. Teachers, all you new teachers, you are the voice of children. Listen to them, help them, guide them. And this is my husband without whose love and support I would not be here. Financial, everything. Y después de 4.5 años, yo lo hice.
Congratulations, Jill. Emily Weinberg.
Sorry, a little nervous. So I'll be having my dad and my mom pin me tonight. They've really gotten me through all of this. I could not have done anything without them, and their support and their guidance. And I just am really blessed to have been, born into their family. So, and I want to also thank my stepmom and my stepdad because they were incredibly pivotal in me being able to do this as well. I definitely took a village to help me get through this, and all of my friends who are watching who let me call them a lot. So yeah, I thank you everybody who's got me through this, all my family watching everything. So.
Congratulations once again, Emily. Brianna Whitcomb.
Jill stole my simple, we did it. I have my boyfriend Barry pinning me. Thank you.
Oh. Congratulations once again, Brianna. Let's give a round of applause for our speech language pathology masters and undergraduate students. We are now going to transition to our teacher education, elementary education. But before we get into our teacher education, elementary education students, we want to take a moment to honor one of our dear faculty. Dr. Navarrete, could you come up for just a moment?
I don't know how many of you know, but this is Melanie's last semester here with us. Yeah. So a few words on behalf of Dr. Melanie Murray. She has been our Director of Partnerships and Field Experiences for over 5 years now. She brought years of experience as a teacher and administrator in the public schools to this position. She has worked tirelessly to learn the ins and outs of CCSD and all of our schools in Nevada where we place students. And she's done a great job finding the right schools to match with our philosophy in the School of Ed and at Nevada State College, and that will take our students and mentor our students and give you the best of all field experiences when matched with teachers and other professionals in their schools. So she's taken special time to do that. You all know Dr. Murray as a person who placed you in your field experiences, and I know she did more than just that. She taught the seminar. She taught you more about action research than maybe you want to know right now. I'm not sure, but it's important. And she's guided you when you've needed just support and encouragement, and she's reminded you about self-care so many more things I can say. But I also want to let her know that the faculty are going to miss her. She is appreciated among our troops, and she worked graciously to collaborate with us to help us coordinate the field experiences in student teaching. So in her next part of the journey, she is going to move to Maryland or the DC area. She wants to go back to boots on the ground and become, ideally, or her dream is to be a superintendent of small school district. So that's a big job. So let's wish her well in that part of her journey.
Okay, so I was not expecting to cry this early in the program. Usually I wait until the pinning. So I will keep it brief because this is still about you. I have loved every one of my 5.5 years here at Nevada State College. And even though you might be sick of action research right now, this evening is really about what we do. Listening to you in your presentations just reaffirms where I'm heading in my next chapter, because one of the reasons that I'm ready to go back into schools as much as I love higher education is because I miss working with teachers and with students and with seeing the difference that you make every day. And so even tonight, listening to your presentations and listening to the time that you took to identify what your students needed in the classroom during your internships when it's challenging. You have a lot of stuff going on. I talked to one of you earlier and I said, you know, you don't do student teaching in a bubble. You still have lives outside of it. You're working full time, and yet each and every one of you took the time to get to know what your students needed for these presentations, and you shared with enthusiasm exactly how much growth and how much change you saw. And so Dr. Potoff has said to me since I submitted my resignation and talked about this next transition, and he said, finish strong. And so I am so excited that my ending to start the new beginning is really, I think you helped affirm that you're ending. You are also starting a new beginning. You're ending your program, and you are going to be amazing teachers. So thank you for all you've done.
Dr. Murray's birthday was on Monday too, by the way. All right, so without further ado, let's get into our teacher education, elementary education group. You all are a big group, so let's just see how we fit over there. I'm thinking, let's start with Jeremy through Madison to start with. You all have your programs? You know what, it's okay. We'll just go over and we'll work it through the best we can. But it's a large group, so we want to just make sure we can fit. Let's see. So our elementary group. It's okay. It's okay. You can go stick within the order in which you're seating. There we go. Okay, look, it worked. I was getting nervous. This is a big group. So once our candidates line up, or I should say our graduates, if family members, if you see your graduate and you know you're pinning them, feel free to line up on the other side. All right? And we are going to go ahead. I'll give you another minute. Okay, all right. Our first elementary education teacher education candidate graduate is Jeremy Batson. Yes, feel free to walk on over.
This
yes.
is Heather, my wife. We're coming up on 18 years being married, and she has made me want to be a better man all the time. And so when we did this, I thought there's no one else I'd want to pin this on. But she is also in this program too, and should be graduating in a couple of years.
Aw.
And the person she thought of was Brian from the Backstreet Boys. So if anybody knows how to contact him, I would appreciate it.
Congratulations, Jeremy. Our next elementary education graduate, Angelique Cameron. Yes, please walk on over. Feel free to walk on over to the mic and let us know who's pinning you.
Graduation is hard for me. I'm not going to bring up why, because I'm going to start bawling, and this is supposed to be happy night. So I'm just very grateful that my daughter's here. And she was very supportive to me. So.
Oh. Congratulations, Angelique. Yes, let's give her. Our next candidate is Monica Chavez.
I just wanted to say thank you for my family, shout out back there for coming, you guys. And I want to give an extra thank you to my mom for inspiring me to choose the career that doesn't pay much, but is very rewarding. So shout out my mom and dad.
Congratulations, Monica. Next, we have Stephanie Giangi.
So being a full-time student and raising 3 young kids has been nothing but easy for me the past 4 years. But I do have my my children to thank, because they did prepare me for student teaching, being in a classroom full of 20 kindergartners. So it was an amazing experience, but did require a lot of patience. I do want to thank my parents for their support, my amazing husband for working hard to put me through school, and my amazing mother-in-law, Kim and Tammy, for helping me with my children, and all my family and friends. Thank you.
Congratulations, Stephanie. Next, we have Sela Doyle.
Sorry, I gotta move it down. So the person I chose to pin me tonight is actually my little sister's first grade teacher. My sister has severe learning disabilities, and Michelle would come over and tutor my sister after school. But it actually didn't stop there. My sister is now a senior in high school, and Michelle still comes over once a week to tutor my sister. And so it's one of those things where now she's not just a tutor. Then she became a friend, and now she's just part of our family. And then we all look forward to seeing her every week. And so that is why I asked you to pin me tonight. You were one of the reasons why I chose to be a teacher in the first place. I just saw your heart for your students, and I just want to model that in the same way for mine. So thank you for everything you do for me and for my family.
Oh. True testimony of the power of teaching. Congratulations once again, Selah. Okay, is Savannah Garcia here? No? Okay, congratulations, Savannah. Apsity Glover.
Today with me is someone who was nominated for Heart of Education. If you were to speak to her about any aspect of education and students, you would know exactly why. Since the age of 6, she has watched me grow up, and now she helped me set up my first classroom. She's helped me in more ways than I can remember. Lori Drenlaw, thank you.
Congratulations. Carla Gonzalez Vasquez.
Hi, everyone. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm so nervous. Okay, so my mom and my dad are going to be pinning me today, and I just want to give them a big thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, sorry.
It's
I
okay.
wasn't gonna
Take
cry.
your time.
Just because they sacrificed so much for me to be here, and part of that was leaving their family and everything they've known in Mexico. So I just want to thank them so much from the bottom of my heart. And sorry. Okay.
It's okay.
I also want to thank Amy Parker. She's back there. She was my second grade teacher, and that's when I learned to speak English. So thank you so much. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. And then Kevin Flynn and his family, he was also an elementary school teacher of mine. He's been a huge support system. And my brother, he's back there. He didn't want to come up here because he's scared. I'm sorry, I just have a lot of people to thank. I also want to give a shout out to Dawn Butler. She was a professor here. And unfortunately, she also passed away. And she was a big reason as to why I'm still here, because I was ready to just give up. And she really pushed me. So when she passed away, it was really hard. But I did it. I'm here and I'm crying, and she told me not to cry because I also took her during public speech and freshman studies, so. Okay, I'm so sorry. Last but not least, my little sister, she passed away my first semester of college, and I promised her I would finish, so I'm here. So thank you.
Congratulations, Carla.
I'm sorry, I forgot about my fiance. I love you so much. He's back in the audience. I love you.
Oh. And Carla, I just want to say I speak to Don's mother often, and I will share that you shared your story. That's going to touch her heart a lot. Okay. Next we have Sarah Grindstaff.
Hi, everybody. Okay, so I'll start with the ones that I won't ball on, and then we'll work up to that. So first, I have to thank, I don't think she's here, but Professor Hoover. She started me in English 101, and oh, here we go. And she showed me that I could actually be smart. Professor Hayden, who's here at NSC but not here tonight. I had him last semester, and he gave me the passion and the drive that kept me going through this semester that I just had. I want to thank both of my parents, my mom, who is going to be pinning me today. Without them, I physically wouldn't be here, but I wouldn't. I would not have made it through any of my college experience. So thank you, Dad, and thank you, Mom, for having my back and pulling me up when I felt low. I want to thank my husband, Hunter. Thank you for being there for me and holding me when I was at my absolute lowest and lifting me up when I had my head in the clouds. Thank you to my grandma, who's here tonight, for always having my back and helping me continue my education when I didn't know I could. Thank you to my in-laws who are on video right now for zooming in and getting on YouTube for me. Thank you for supporting me this semester and giving me the encouragement I needed to keep going. And thank you to my brother who got off work and drove like crazy to get here for me tonight. So thank you.
Congratulations, Sarah. Madison Gear.
Wow. Wow. I just want to thank my amazing family, my parents, my grandparents, my siblings, my boyfriend. Thank you all for your love and support the past 4 years. It has not been easy, and I am a huge spaz, so thank you for all of that love and support. I want to thank all my amazing teachers and professors that have helped me get to where I am today, and I just want to give a huge shout out to my mentor teacher, Lori Savaggio. You are the most amazing teacher, and I am so honored and blessed to have been able to co-teach with you this year during student teaching, so thank you. Oh, and of course, Melanie Murray. She was the absolute best supervisor ever, so yes, definitely gonna miss you, so thank you.
Congratulations, Madison. Next we have, oh, pardon. Congratulations. Next we have Crystal Hamilton.
I want to thank my family, my parents, my mom and dad. Thank you for all the support and help throughout the many years. This has been a 20-year process. And tonight I will be having my daughter, Meadow, pinning me. She's the real inspiration and motivation for going back to school and actually finishing. So thank you for that. And also thank you everybody here at Nevada State. This has been an amazing experience. I've enjoyed every minute of it. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Crystal. Isabel Herrera.
I'm just going to keep it short, sweet, to the point. Thank you to my family, always making me laugh when I need it, reminding me that I need more sleep when they like to tell me that I look tired. But special shout out to my sister who has physically been there to pick me up, put me in check, make sure I graduate. She'll be pinning me tonight.
Congratulations, Isabel. Whitney Huffer.
Okay, I'm going to start by saying thank you to my parents and my friends and my family, as well as my little McDonald family, for supporting me this whole time. The person that I am having pin me today is our family friend Eva. She was actually my first elementary school principal, and she was the one that handed me my high school diploma when I graduated, and she has remained a very good family friend, as well as a very good example of an educator and a great leader. So thank you.
Congratulations, Whitney. May we have our remaining elementary graduates move to this area, please? Looks like you're already there. You'll see Dr. Navarrete. Okay. And family members, if you see your graduate over there, please feel free to make your way to the other side of the railing. Okay. Our next elementary education graduate, I'm not sure she's here, Maya Jones? No, okay. Congratulations, Maya. And also, huge shout out to all of the family watching online as well. Thank you for joining us. So let's give them a round of applause as well. Okay, Ashley Livermore.
Sorry, I'm a shorty, so I'm going to remove it. So it has been an amazing journey. I've been here for 5 years now. Some semesters have been shorter, just a few classes. So it's taken a little longer. I just want to start out with the little thank yous before I cry, before I do the big guy over here, my dad. So first off, I want to thank Sayla Doyle for pushing me. She's been an amazing friend throughout the program. And I want to thank my boyfriend, Jeremy, who's back there in the audience tonight, and my family and friends who are watching online and who are also, some are back here. I truly appreciate all the support. And so, you know, like it said, it takes a village. And if you were to ask me as a little kid if I would go to college, the answer would probably be no. Not as I didn't want to, but just some difficulties, obstacles growing up. But my dad here, he's the epitome, the definition of perseverance. And so without him, I probably wouldn't have stuck through. So yes, I'm just thankful for your support, and I love you, and thank you for pushing me along the way.
Congratulations, Ashley. And now we have Ashley Martorello.
Hi, everybody. All right, I'm gonna try to do this without crying. It's been an emotional couple weeks. I had to say goodbye to some kids that I've fallen in love with. over the last 4 months, and that was hard. So this is a huge milestone for me. I've been in college for a long time, and this has been my dream since I was a little kid. So I just want to thank my mom and dad for always loving me and supporting me and always telling me that I could do it, even when I really thought I couldn't. They never wavered in their love and their support. My wonderful husband, we've been together for 13 years, married for 5, and he is nothing but fabulous and wonderful, and I could go on and on, but thank you for everything. As far as the semester goes, I've made some really wonderful friends at the school I'm at. Tara Alvar has opened her heart and her classroom to me with open arms, and from day one, she said, "These kids are your kids, so treat them as such." And I have, and I love you. Thank you. And Christy Hartz is here too. She's a fabulous behaviorist at our school. I've learned so much from you guys, and I just love all of you. Thank you all so much.
Congratulations, Ashley. Deanna Mitchell.
All right, first off, I just took a big sigh of relief because it is hard to say my name and she said it right. So I'm like, yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so first off, I would like to thank my family. I would like to thank my brother who is in the back recording, my uncle, he could not make it. And of course, I wanna thank my mom. She is, okay, not gonna cry. Waterproof mascara, not gonna cry. She is my absolute best friend. We do everything together. We just do everything. She's in my corner. She's number one. And she's just the one that always kept pushing me no matter what. And the same thing with my brother, who I literally would not be here without him. I do not have a car. I have to take Uber everywhere. I live in the middle of Las Vegas and we are in Henderson. Imagine the prices. Him, luckily, I was able to get a shuttle and it is $6, 3 there, 3 back. So without him, I would not be here. So thank you so much, JJ. He was in the classes. He was learning with us. So I appreciate it. Thank you. I also want to thank my cooperating teacher. She wasn't able to make it, Faye Giedemann. She was amazing. She made me feel welcome from day one. And my best friend just did this. And she told me, oh, I had a horrible person. And I was like, yeah, that's what I want to look forward to. But luckily, I had a great person. So I was very grateful for that. And just everybody who's been here a part of my journey, my teachers, not just college, from elementary on, who were the examples for me, who just, when I looked at them, I said, ooh, I want to be that person one day. I want to be that person that when I go in the classroom, I want my kids to look up to me. I want them to be inspired by me. And I just want them to know that the sky is not the limit. They can go to the moon, the stars, whatever they want to be. I've known I wanted to teach since 2nd grade. And this is just such a big moment for me. I could go about it on and on forever, but as you can see, there is no time. So just thank you. And one final person I want to thank, she is not here. She passed away, is my grandmother. I know she would have absolutely loved this. And I really wish she could be here, but she's not. But I just know she's looking down, she's rooting me on. She's like, I'm so proud of you. So yeah, so just thank you to my support day one, whether I talk to you every day and you've been here with me, or whether you was just from elementary school all the way to now. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And without you, I would not be the teacher that I am today. Thank you so much. And my mom is pinning me, my best friend. Okay. Ow, no, I'm kidding.
Congratulations. Karina Mata Luna.
Hi, I want to say
say thank you to my mom and dad. Gracias por todo lo que hacen por nosotros. Thank you to Alma and Carlos, my siblings, and little Ellie. Thank you.
Congratulations. Carla Navarez Howley.
All right. So I wasn't gonna say much, but I was like nervously pulling on my fingers, and I'm not a great public speaker when it comes to adults, only with 5-year-olds. But I think that my parents deserve a few words and family that is here for me. So I'm just gonna kind of go through a small list. I want to give a huge shout out to my best friend Maria, who's here, who listens to my daily rants of my kids driving me insane, and also my kids giving me absolute love. And my siblings, my sister and my brother, who are my biggest supporters, always telling me that I'm doing great and who helped me set up my entire classroom. My family, who was able to make it here from Texas and Mexico, and I have family in Mexico that is also watching, as well as my grade level. So, les quiero decir gracias a mi familia que está viendo en México y los que están aquí porque me han ayudado en mucho, y los quiero mucho. And my parents are pinning me. Oh my God, okay. I wouldn't be here without them, and they have given me so much, and they're the reason that I'm here. And it's been a rough couple of days for me, so I just want to say thank you for everyone that came, and yeah, thank you.
Felicidades, Carla. Alyssa Ocampo.
I'm going to give a very quick thank you to my family, my parents that put me through this, and you can see the end, thankfully. My boyfriend, my boyfriend's family, thank you for being here. And that's it.
Congratulations. Rubicela Plata.
Hi, this has been a very long journey for me, and I wouldn't be able to be here without all the help I've had along the way and all the support from my family and my loved ones. Thank you to my husband who's here today to pin me. You've been there through all the stress and the tears, and you've been very patient, so I really appreciate that. And to my family who's watching from home, thank you guys for supporting me as well along the way. Muchas gracias a mi familia que me está viendo desde su casa. Quiero agradecerles mucho por todos sus esfuerzos y sus sacrificios, y sin ellos yo no estaría aquí este día. Muchas gracias.
Felicidades. We have a few that are not in attendance. I'm going to quickly say their name. I don't want to hold our candidate over here. Kelsey Posatiere, Kelly Robinson, Anna Rodarte, Corey Scurry. They're not in attendance, but we just want to acknowledge them. Our next candidate, graduate, Amanda Taibi. Taby. I'm sorry, Amanda. Amanda Taby.
Oh gosh, I'm really nervous. I hate public speaking. But I guess thank you to my mom. She's gonna be pinning me. She's my best friend and she's taught me everything I know. And thank you to the long row of people that follow me everywhere I go. And thank you to Penelope. She is the reason that I do everything that I do now. So thank you, all of you. I'm so excited for the future. Yay. Okay.
Congratulations, Amanda. Thank you. Emily Trupp.
So I have my parents here. They've given me everything for 23 years, and I can't thank them enough. So they're gonna be pinning me.
Can you all hear me? I'm going to choose my teacher boy. Okay. All right. Our final elementary education candidate, Caitlin Wheelock.
I don't know. I'm so excited to be here right now. I'm so nervous, but I just want to say thank you first to all of the people that I've been going to school with for so long. It feels like you guys have helped me so much. Like, so much. You guys are all so special. I want to thank my boyfriend, Jacob. He's helped me, and he's probably one of the biggest reasons why I went back to school to be a teacher, because I stopped for a little, and he's probably the reason why I went back. I also want to thank my mom and dad because they're so special to me. They're so amazing. I don't know, they're just so great. Look at them, like, and yeah, my dad's crazy, but he's probably the reason why I can put up with children all the time, every day. So, yeah, so thank you. And thank you to all the professors. You guys are all so amazing. I'll always remember you forever. So, thank you.
Let's give them a round of applause. Let's, matter of fact, can we give all of our elementary education graduates a round of applause? This is going to be tricky because I'm functioning with one mic. So tech team, if you happen to have an extra mic, that would be great. But if not, it's okay. Next, we have our special education teacher candidates. Bear with me. I'm gonna be multitasking on this. Okay. And so first we have Alexandra Anderl. Okay.
I have my mom pinning me tonight. Without her, there's definitely no way I would have made it through this very dramatic journey through college. I don't want to say too much just because I don't want to cry. But Mom, this is your opportunity to jab me for taking the scenic route.
Congratulations, Alexandra. I don't believe our next graduate is here. Brady Borden. Okay. Tia Connolly.
Yes, thank you. Yes. I would love to thank my family at home watching. You know who you are. My mom, my sister Sheena, my daughter Lexi, all of the staff here at Nevada State. You guys have really pushed me to do the best I can. Tonight, I'm having Dr. Lori Navarrete pen me. I met her in the elevator when I was a freshman, and she's just been such an inspiration to me over the years and has guided me to where I am today. So thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Tia. Caitlin, yes, I'm sorry. Yes. Caitlin Gormley.
I just wanted to say thank you to my family, my sister for being my guinea pig with all those college assignments, and then my parents for supporting me through all of this, especially my mom who's pinning me tonight for helping me get here. Thanks.
Congratulations, Caitlin. Cam Hanna.
It's Hannah, like banana. Just really quick, I want to thank, gosh, so many people. Just shout out to Anne Marie, who's watching from home and take care of one of my children who couldn't be here tonight. I invited my children here because they've been my inspiration, my motivation, and they've had to suffer through many nights of me staying up till 1 o'clock in the morning, and they've had to eat too much fast food and for the last 5 years. So I'm really appreciative, and I know that I know they're proud of me, and they've told me many times, and that's really helped me stay motivated, and I appreciate that. And then shout out to Samantha, who's watching. She's my oldest daughter and my granddaughter. Thank you. And also I want to say thank you to Nevada State, just period. You guys have all been amazing. Bowery, you've taught me how to appreciate and love math, which was my worst subject of all times. Thank you. So thank you, and what am I missing? Oh, my CTs, really quick, if you're watching, you guys have all been amazing. I had 3. So Jelly May, Miss Tanya and Miss Holloway, thank you so much for everything. And so tonight I have my oldest son, Mason, and Nora pinning me. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Congratulations, Cam. Buffy Thomas.
He was one of my students. This has been an amazing journey. Today I brought with me my husband, we've been married for 30 years, and he has been my rock, my foundation through many difficult years, but he's also been a teacher and my inspiration for the past 31 years in CCSD. So I am grateful that he has been here with me, supporting me, pushing me along, being just absolutely wonderful. In fact, he's the reason why my children haven't eaten so much fast food for so long, because he's taken over that. So thank you so much. I also want to thank my kids. We have 6 amazing children together that we've raised together, and they are, sorry for all of you guys, but they're the best children in the world. They are so fantastic. So I want to thank, I have 2 of them with me tonight who are able to come, and the rest are around. I have one in Spain and watching, and so I just want to thank my family, my children, and my parents, who I know we have a lot of spirits here tonight, but who are in heaven watching me, and I know how proud they are of me for this wonderful journey that I've taken and completed. So thank you.
Congratulations, Buffy. Next, we have Columba Valdivia Castro.
Thank you for saying my name right. I wanted to bring all my family here. Well, they're sitting, but there are too many to come pin me, but thank you. I couldn't be here without you guys. My siblings who kept me going, and my husband who told me to go do my homework too many times. I also want to thank my work mom who's sitting over there. Thank you, Carol. I love you. Thank you for telling me every day that I could do it. And I want to thank my mom. Gracias por apoyarme en todo, por enseñarme que después de todo lo que pasa, te puedes levantar y puedes seguir haciendo lo que quieres hacer. And my daughter, who is my inspiration. Y a mi papá en el cielo, lo logramos, pa, ya llegamos aquí. Thank you.
Felicidades. Molly Waldron.
I want to apologize ahead of time. I lost my voice at the beginning of the week, but my mom told me she's going to punch me if I cry, so I'm going to make this quick. So I want to thank my mom because she's helped me through everything. She's the one who inspired me to be a teacher. I wish that I could be half of the teacher that she is someday. I want to thank my husband as well because he's been there countless nights of hysterical crying, ripping my hair out over assignments that I wind up getting 100% on anyway. I want to thank my sister and my niece because they've been there for me through every step of the way. And I just want to thank all of my family and friends that showed up for me and that have supported me throughout my journey. And my mom is pinning me today as well.
Congratulations, Molly. We have 2 additional special education graduates, and they are in Northern Nevada, and I just want to acknowledge them. Rebecca Allen Schreckend-Gust and Erica Stanford. So once again, let's give a round of applause for all of our special education graduates. And last but certainly not least, we have our secondary education graduates. Callie Adelman.
Hi, just a very short, very big thank you to my mom and my sister. Love you, besties.
Congratulations, Callie. Robert Horn.
All right, huh? That's exciting. We're all sitting here. I have brought with me today the 3 most important women in my life. My mother in the back, my fiance, and now the newest member, right? My first ever daughter. How exciting, right? Teaching, right? I guess that's even more exciting. I was kind of nervous about it at the beginning because there's not a lot of male figures, as you could tell, in the teaching world, but I was lucky enough to come across 2, both in my own field, right? Aaron and Chris, who you'll be hearing from soon. So I'm just really excited to be here. Thanks, everyone. Oh, and of course, my fiance's pinning me. Apologies.
Congratulations, Robert. Erin Luna Barajas.
All right, thank you, Rob, for that. Like mentioned, Chris. Like I hope we can stay in touch after this. Like we have like the opportunity to be the one of the few that graduating. Thank you for all the support. Like all the staff have provided. Like we are finally making it. But today I would like to thank my parents. Oh, I don't want to get emotional. Like my parents, they sacrificed so much for me to be here. Thank you. Also for my beautiful partner. Mayra has been providing me so much. Like, thank you for not closing the door after like spending 1 or 2 in the morning doing assignments. Like, thank you, all of you. And also for my sisters, they weren't able to make it. They're taking care of their kids. Well, Aranza, Fatima, lo logramos. And finally, to my grandparents, it's for you. There was opinion me, my mom and my dad.
Congratulations, Aaron. I don't believe this graduate is here. Carly McConnelly? Oh, Carly, okay, Carly, okay.
Present. It's good to see you. There's been many times throughout my educational journey that I have felt very lost. But there's always been one person to just hold it down and support me and love me and tell me to follow my heart. Don't do that. And that person is my dad, so I'm gonna have him pin me today. But I do have two very special people in the audience that I would also like to shout out, Mary Lou Stovall and Jasmine Young. You two are the epitome of great teachers and inspirations. And when I picture the type of teacher that I want to be when I get older, I shouldn't say that, excuse me, when I become really official, it is you two. You are the first people that come to my mind. So thank you so much for attending today and for being here, just loving and supporting me. Thank you guys for everything. I appreciate it.
Congratulations, Carly. Josie Meltzer?
I'm having my mom pin me tonight. She has been my biggest supporter. She has listened to me talk through all of my math problems and also helped me brainstorm for different education assignments. So I couldn't do it without her. And also my dad's pretty cool. He's back there. So that's it.
Congratulations, Josie. Jennifer Mendoza Avalos.
The people that are going to be pinning me today is my mom and my boyfriend. They've been my #1 supporters these 4 years and plus. I want to give a shout out to my family that's over there. I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here. And also my cooperating teacher, Sarah Moore. She's not here today, but just know you are amazing. And your class, thank you for welcoming me from the very first day. I appreciate you guys. My supervisor, Dr. Amager, for his amazing feedback. And Melanie, thank you guys. And cheers to new beginnings.
Christian Moran.
All right. Hello, everyone. So, Ricky. For those who don't know, which would be pretty much everybody that doesn't work at NSC, Ricky is our academic success manager here for the Academic Success Center, which is our tutoring center here on campus. And I worked with her for 4 years? Long enough. I basically had to leave this fall just because student teaching had a lot more responsibilities. But thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to, 1, pay for tuition, 2, make friends, 3, I forgot 3, but it was probably a good point. I'm not good when it comes to lists. Okay, but thank you. And also thank you to all my great professors, Melanie as well. Thank you to my CT, my parents, everybody, even all of y'all. Yeah, that's all.
Congratulations, Christian. Amy Narcisse.
Hello. I would like to thank all of us for sitting in this uncomfortable temperature for so long.
Oh my God.
Thank you for waiting for me. I have a lot of support in my life, and I'm very lucky. So early. Thank you to all the educators that have inspired me in my life. Thank you to all of my friends at home and in here. Thank you to my family. Thank you to my husband, Andre. And I want to dedicate this moment to my mom. She's an educator as well, and she's really, I'm the biggest crier, so this is like no surprise to anybody, but there will never be enough time or the right words to thank her for everything that she has done. But this is for you, and I love you so much, and I'm glad to have this moment with you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Amy. Let's first take a moment to congratulate our secondary education candidates. And I'd like to take a moment to also just congratulate all of our graduates who just walked through with us. Graduates, feel free to please stand and face your families. Families, I just want you to take a moment. This is your work, right? And this is your work, graduates. It is the collective energy of all of you all. Awesome. So we're just going to have our dean say a few closing words, and I am going to go ahead and hand it over to him.
The college scheduled this event. We scheduled this event. It really isn't a college event. It's a family event. It's a loved ones event. You had a chance to thank some people. Graduates, you had a chance to thank some people tonight. There's probably a bunch more you need to thank, including maybe a teacher you need to write a letter to. I tell you, they'll remember that letter. Okay? The other part of this is you have a responsibility to pay this forward. People helped you along the way. You need to pay it forward as you go through your life and your career and your work. This is a teachable moment tonight, though. Boy, what a great collection of stories. I'm going to end with just a few quotes, okay? A few quotes that I heard. Quote one, this is challenge. It is challenging. Most things of great value are challenging. Number two, our students in Nevada's schools, in our community, need you. What the work you do is important. Don't let anybody take that truth from you. The work you're going to do as speech pathologists and teachers is important. Quote number three, I didn't have to ask her once what she was saying. She was 5, I think. Speech language pathologists change lives. Communication is a precious tool. You will help people to be heard. Number 4, thanks to my mom and dad for feeding me. I'm a dad. This room is full of moms and dads, grandparents too. It doesn't get much better than this. A special night for moms and dads and grandparents. Number 5, I've gone through a lot of majors to get here. Nevada State College thanks you for the extra tuition money. Number 6, I'm old. I did it. I never stopped learning. I kind of get that one. I'm old too. Okay, I kept learning, keep learning throughout your whole life. Number 7, we did it. Yeah, you did it. And now you're ready to go out and do it. Now you're ready to go out and do it. Number 8, you're tired of action research right now. Well, this is the joy and the challenge of teaching. Your job is to figure stuff out. Your job is to find out what a kid needs to learn and how to help him learn it. That's your job. Number 9, she has made me want to be a better man. There's a lot of spouses in this room and partners in this room. That's a great testimony. Number 10, my daughter is here. There are a bunch of kids in this room too. Parents, one of the things you've done, graduates, one of the things you've done to your children is you've modeled the power of education. You modeled for them the opportunity to learn and to keep learning. Number 11, the person who pinned me is a first grade teacher. I dare you to reach out to teachers that have helped you and made a difference for you, all of you. That's a powerful message for them. Number 12, I'm crying. This is an emotional event. This is a special moment in time. Cries and hugs are good. I'm down, I'm just about out. I'm sorry, I forgot about my fiance. Well, enough said on that one. Yeah, okay. My professor taught me I could be smart. For all of us that are educators, be careful of what you say. Be careful of what you say. Sometimes you'll say something that somebody's going to remember for a very long time, and you might not want them to remember that one. And finally, wow. Wow! What a joyful night. Congratulations to our graduates. Great work by our faculty and staff. Families, thank you for coming. Enjoy this time. We'll see you later. Come back.